Yeah, I got this common question like a million times this week was why did my house not get a storm in the Denver metro area? And I'm recording this, by the way, Friday morning, July the 25th. But a lot of the Denver metro area, I know the forecast was for at least some showers and storms around, but a lot of you did miss out on those storms. So does my house have a specific something? Do I live somewhere where I'm a little less prone to storms? I've gotten that question a lot, especially from my friends in Littleton and Ken Carroll this season. But let's kind of get into some specifics about that. So, first of all, before I get into anything else, when we talk about summertime thunderstorms, they are hit or miss, right? Where they develop, basically the way most summertime storms develop, it's because of the differential heating of the land. It's because of a lot of rising air, because of the amount of heat we've got. Point being, the way that storms develop, or I should say the where of storms develop, generally speaking, is very much hit or miss. There's no getting into the exact nitty bitty about why my house might get a storm while a few houses down might get a storm. Again, that's just a bit of a chance, a bit of a coincidence thing. So that's the main takeaway I want you to have with that. So, number two, this week specifically, in terms of why a lot of the Denver area didn't see storms. In fact, take a look at this map below. There's kind of a bit of a donut hole in Denver. Well, there is a bit of a specific reason for that. So the storms that we had this week were mostly monsoon showers and storms. Means we're getting our flow mainly out of the south and west. Coming out of the south and west, those winds downslope, a drawing wind down to the Denver area, but the eastern plains, a lot more access to some deep Gulf moisture. And so as a result, that part of the state had a bit more moisture and energy to work with. While here in Denver, we were kind of getting downsloped and we didn't get quite all that energy off to the east. But with that said, if you're watching me from East Denver, from Montview Park, from Aurora, you got absolutely blasted by rain and hail back on Wednesday night because of an outflow boundary, which is, again, just a pure happenstance coincidence thing. So let's summarize this for you. Number one, it's mostly a chance thing. There's nothing specific about your house, your neighborhood that really causes you to get storms, not get storms versus another. Number two is that this week specifically, there was some downsloping because of the flow coming out of the south and west, and also the majority of our moisture off to the east. So this week, there was a little something as to why most of the Denver area did not see a storm. But generally speaking, when it comes to forecasting specific neighborhoods and things like that, the reality is we're just not there yet, right? Being able to predict whether your house or your neighborhood's going to get a storm, we're just not quite there yet, just to be honest about it.